Hi there again, or for the first time, if this is the first time you come across one of my YouTube videos, I'm Paul Murphy, and I am trying to convince you all that my book, Paul Murphy's Extremely Unlikely History of the World, Volume 2, N to Z, I guess, is worth you buying. If so, go to a website beginning with the word A if you're not in the UK. There's plenty of other sites in the UK that are selling it, but the one with A will sell it to you if you're in America or anything. I'm trying to get through the Swedish chapter at the moment in various short stages. So here's some of Sweden. Bear in mind, extremely unlikely. Just in case children come across this is not how the Swedes really began. Right, the Swedish Viking Age. 36 if he's a day. The Swedish Viking Age lasted roughly from the 8th century to the 11th century, by which time they'd invaded everywhere 3 times and were reduced to stealing their own stuff just to go home without being laughed at. It is believed that Swedish Vikings and Grutar mainly travelled east and south, going to Finland, the Baltic countries, Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, the Black Sea, and even as far as Cleethorpes, from which they recoiled in terror. Their routes passed through the Dnieper south to Constantinople, on which they carried out numerous raids because they liked the name. The Byzantine Emperor Theophilus noticed their great skills in war and invited them to serve as his personal bodyguard, known as the Varangian Guard. They accepted the job and killed him. "You were meant to be my bodyguards," he croaked as he croaked. "We don't start until Monday," they replied. The Swedish Vikings, called Russ, are believed to be the founding fathers of Kievan Rus, a loose federation of East Slavic and Finnic tribes in Europe from the late 9th to the mid-13th century, under the reign of the Rorik dynasty, and a cabbage. The modern peoples of Belarus and Russia all claim Kievan Rus as their cultural ancestors, with Belarus and Russia deriving their names from it. However, they may well have actually descended from Kevin Rus, a painter and decorator from Cleethorpes, who was shagging everything inside in those days. The traveller Marco Lobo described these Vikings as follows: "I have seen the Rus as they came on their merchant journeys and encamped by the Itil. I have never seen more perfect physical specimens, tall as date palms, blonde and ruddy. They wear neither tunics nor caftans, but the men wear a garment which covers one side of the body and leaves a hand free, which makes having a selfie much easier. Each man has an axe, a sword, a knife and a wombat, and keeps them by him at all times, which makes swimming difficult. The swords are broad and grooved, of Frankish sort. The wombats are short-legged, muscular, quadruple, and of the Voldematic sort. While Svenetta Pizza wrote of them, bastards nipped my cat and ate my cucumbers. Roll on the Middle Ages." That's what the front cover looks like as I turn the camera down.